Hi.
Hi, I'm Frisco. I'm one of the community managers for Heyday.
I'm Camilla. I'm the game designer for Heyday.
And I'm Nick, also one of the community managers for Heyday.
So, we're here again. It's been a long time, but we're here. And we want to answer some of your questions that you've made some time ago in the forums, and also talk a little bit about the update that you are currently playing. I hope so.
Yeah.
So, let's start.
Okay. Yes, so the first question is, can we please have a button to activate boosters promptly when all the spots are already full? And I think Camilla knows the answer.
It's not that we intend not ever to do it. It's just that right now it's not in our plans. We have a lot of work to do. And this is not our focus at the moment. But yeah, it's a matter of what we need to do right now and what we can do in the future. So maybe in the future.
Okay. It's not a no, but...
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's a maybe. Okay, maybe it's good. Is there a separate team whose sole responsibility is responding vigorously to the bots invading the game, or are Heyday developers allocating their resources to abate the bot incursion? Very fancy question.
Fancy and long, wow. We do have our data analysts. They're the ones who are always researching and checking out what the bots are doing in the game. And we do a lot of bans, but of course with these bots, it's so automated that if we ban 10,000 bots today, tomorrow there's gonna be 10,000 new bots. So it's always a cat and mouse chase, and hopefully we can stay on top of that.
Yeah, well, we are doing many things besides banning. We have different systems that we're testing and implementing. Of course, we're not gonna tell you what those are because then you're gonna find out and then you're gonna break the system. But yeah, besides banning, we have different things that we're trying out to try to win this war.
That's kind of mean. The players who are watching this are all wonderful and they wouldn't do that.
Yeah. But still, rest assured that we are all the time working, trying to come up with new ideas and new ways to counteract the bots. But like Camilla said, it's an uphill. But I think we were pretty okay now, but we're getting better. All right, are you prepared for the next one?
Give me the next one.
Have you taken the gift catalog into consideration, posted on the Heyday forums? It would be awesome to choose which reward to pick.
Okay, so I think this is a suggestion from a forum user named Pitchfork, and the name of the thread on the forum was New Derby Gift Catalog. And basically what they suggested is that the player could choose from reward set before the derby even starts so that they know what they're working towards at the end of the derby. And basically we have no plans on going for something like that, because when you do that, it kind of instead of becoming a social race with your friends and your neighbors, it becomes like a means to an end. You have this reward that you really want, and you're doing this just for that goal. So that's not what we want to encourage in the derby. So yeah, it's not in the plans.
Next one.
Yes.
And this is a very good one.
Yeah.
Well,
they're all good ones.
They're all good ones, but
Okay, so why is Heyday designed so that when we purchase diamonds, we never get to watch trailers for diamonds again? Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, so the thing with the movie tickets is it's a very old feature, and it's from its time. The game is almost 6 years old, and that feature was in it maybe from close to the beginning of the game.
yeah.
So it's a bit like it's how it worked at the time, and now we're trying to revisit it to make it so that more people get the rewards for watching the videos. But in the end, it's a matter of fact that we are probably going to redesign the whole system, or at least close to the whole system, just to make it like we want it to be today and not like we wanted it to be 6 years ago.
Do you have any idea roughly this year or?
I don't know. There's too much work, Nick. You know how it is.
I know. Unfortunately, I do.
Yeah, but it's important to just mention that even though the system it is how it is now, players even if they don't get to see a trailer, they still get rewards.
Yeah.
So it's important. We try to modify the system so that everybody wins.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true.
Yeah. Nika?
Yep. So, will you please address the bingo task balance and the fact that some tasks simply do not propagate enough times during the course of a derby to complete the square?
Yeah.
Ouch.
That's a tough one. We're always tweaking the bingo derby, so it's not like we just did it and left it to die. We're always working on it. But the problem with the bingo derby is every tweak we make, we can't really properly test in-house because the team is just maybe 14 people right now, and we don't get to see like the same as the whole lot of players. We don't get that kind of information when you're just 14 people testing it.
Yeah.
So it's a bit like test, try to make it better, put it out there, see what happens, come back, try to make it better. It's a bit of a trial and error process, and it's gonna maybe take a little while until we get to the right spot, but we're not going to be running bingos all the time, frustrating you, that's for sure.
That's a good one.
Okay, good answer. Good answer. Okay, and I believe I have the last questions from the forums. It's going well.
Make it a good one.
Yes, they're all good. So, when will we be seeing a change in the items in the gift catalog? The same instruments have been in there for 21 straight months. With this question,
Ta-da!
maybe they didn't like the musical derby that much.
Well, the musical derby was a very good April Fool's. But, yeah, it's done. Congrats, now you have new things in the postman and the spin the wheel. This time we have 6 new decorations, and they are different paths and also fences. So we tried to make it so that if you get multiples, it's nice, so that you can make a whole path or you can make a fence.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's not like you have 15 different harps, a harp is nice, but then 15 is like, why do you even need that many? But yeah.
So,
if you have a band.
well, some
harp
people played
band?
bands with the gnomes.
Yeah.
That was very nice.
Oh yeah,
Very
the
creative.
gnome bands were nice.
But what happened to the musical instruments then?
Well, they're not in the game right now. If you have one or multiple, good. If you don't, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. They're not in the shop. You can't get them anywhere. But we are possibly putting them back in the shop soon. I don't know when. It's not that I don't want to tell you, it's that I don't know. But soon, maybe, possibly. And we also added 10 new derby decorations. So rewards for the derby, 10 new ones. The idea behind the themes is that it's a playground theme and also a pets theme. So there are just new decorations there and for you to get.
They're really cute. They're really nice.
They're
Yeah, they are
super
good. I love
nice. They're super nice.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I think that's a wrap.
Yep. So, guys, thank you so much for sending all those questions and comments on all the platforms that we are on, and we really appreciate them, and we try to read as many as possible of them.
Yeah, keep sending them via the forum, Twitter, email, letters, postcards, whatever you like.
Facebook, Instagram, yeah, whatever you want. We try to read everything, and we try to, implement or take in consideration your feedback.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
All in different machines, production buildings. You have the farm,
Shocking.
Yeah, I'm trying to be professional, you guys.
Dun, dun, dun.
We put the chip closer to the camera.
Bye.
Again.